Go, go, go. Yes, yes, yes. Come on. Welcome back. This is part 2 of the Plants vs Zombies Nuzlocke. If you haven't watched the first one, click the card on the screen to go watch a 1-minute short that wraps it up in a nutshell. You viewers have spoken, and 3 rules were added. No Zen Garden, renting plants, or power-ups. You know the rest. We have lost 2 plants, so with that being said, let's get into the challenge. Day 1 was a breeze. This was my first day using a double sunflower, and it is insane. We covered the level easy, which is also the case for day 2. Since we unlocked the kernel pole on day 1, it smashed out this level, having the kernel pole with the duo of the repeater absolutely shredded. Day 3. It was done and dusted with the use of a few walnuts and my man Bong Chui. Day 4. We unlocked the Snapdragon, so I had to use it, and it went crazy beating the 2 waves that day 4 threw at us. But this is not true for day 5. Day 5 was
scary.
So many zombies overflowing the lanes.
Don't be shy for some more.
And the game hit us with the double waves. Still, we obliterated the zombies without losing a plant. I'm so lucky. On to day 6. We flew through this level and had so much fun with the plant foods. I just knew we had it the whole time. Anyways, the next few days are going to be very difficult, and let's just say they are days to remember.
Yo, Flirt, shaking, yo, Babble was shaking, yo, T was good, bro, huh? Yo, what's pop? Yo, who the f*** is this?
Day 7, we were introduced to the barrel zombie. It explodes and spawns 2 little zombies once it's broken. And I hate this zombie. It's my least favourite zombie of this entire challenge. And I knew it would be a problem. And in later rounds, it truly showed that. Day 8 was the most difficult day this far into the challenge.
I'm in danger!
It was a conveyor belt level, and my dumbass was clueless about so many things. It started off with the spikes exploding the barrel. I didn't know that was a feature. I had 4 power-ups free and wasn't looking. The zombies ate my walnut, the most useful plant in the game behind the sunflower. The little zombie only had 1 hit bar left until it died, but it still ate my Snapdragon. I can't believe this. I let this happen, and trust me, this made the final day so much harder. Either way, in the end, we got the job done, killed the Gargantua, but we lost 3 plants. On to day 9. Finally, after the challenging battle with the Gargantua, we had a chilled out round that was swept by the kernel pole and the repeater strategy. Day 10, we had to verse the cannon. It isn't too difficult, but it gets annoying when it gets bunched up. The kernel pole and repeater strat also swept this level, but I cannot say the same about day 11.
You're pushing your luck, pal.
We went with the same strat with the addition of the spring bean we had heard a few rounds previous. As what happened day 8, I was oblivious.
It's cold!
I had 3 power-ups to use but didn't use 1. In return, losing the kernel pole. And there goes the master strat. Day 12 was a good breather from day 11. It is a fun mini game. We got a blistering score of 19,200, a score all mothers could be proud of. Besides the introduction of the pirate zombie, rounds 13 and 14 were easy, but round 15 raised a few difficulties. Thank you so much for watching this far. There are only 10 days left, and in this round, There were so many close calls and I only left with one kidney because I had to sell the other one to keep all my plants. Luckily, the new 3P is still intact for days to come. Day 16, we had to protect the spring bean. Not like that's what I've been doing the entire challenge. It was a scary battle, with the barrels nearly destroying the spring bean on multiple occasions. Luckily, I remembered how to use power-ups for this level, so we got the job done with all of our repeaters. Not to my surprise, the game did not calm down, and day 17 was tough.
Can you jump like she did?
It started with planting the sunflower in the corner of the screen and leaving the lawnmowers to run over the rest of the zombies. The repeaters were on edge the whole time. This challenge is so much harder without the walnuts. For that reason, I nearly lost the repeaters so many times. My main man, Bonk Choi, came in at the right time to make sure I didn't lose the double sunflower. Then a quick plant food on the top lane to kill all of the scary zombies away. I thought I would be able to relax, but no, day 18 was a pain. We weren't able to pick our plants for this day, and because of how many we've lost, only 3 of them were usable. This day was basically just another repeater spam, which carried us to victory. Day 19 was much the same besides the fact we had to make 1,750 sun without letting any zombies cross over the flowers. I decided to place spring beans down to make more sun, but I lost them in the process. This would oppose difficulty in the later levels. Day 20 was 3P. Day 21 was repeater with coconut cannon to finish off the day. While day 22 was a one hand and hope in the other type of day. They overloaded the level with cannons that were shredding my defences. In my surprise, I didn't lose the level, or more plants at least. Well, towards the end of the level, we did lose the 3P though. Day 23. You do not understand how much I hate the don't trample on the flower levels. They just always mess up everything. The zombies got close on countless occasions since I had to rush, meaning I was short on sun and had to use pea shooters. Cabbage Pole also had a huge impact, helping wipe the final waves of zombies. There is 1 day left before the finale. I wish it was chill and easy, but it wasn't. Day 24. I am sorry. This level was Protect the Endangered Plant level. The plant was Spring Bean, a plant I'd lost a few rounds prior. Technically, I lost and would have to shovel them. So, thanks everyone for psych! This ain't the end. Sure, I kinda lost, but as voted, the game must go on, wiping this entire day and going into the last round against Dr. Zomboni. Just a quick recap before we get into the
Final boss.
We have lost all but 2 plants from this zone. A spike guy who I still don't know the name of and isn't even in the rotation of the final boss fight, and the coconut cannon who we will be heavily relying on. To make sure I'm ready for the boss, I went through the whole of Plants vs Zombies 1 and bet the boss to make sure my skills were up to date. Now, I know that in this most challenging time, I'm ready to absolutely kick some zombie butt.
Hello, motherfucker.
The finale is here. Since the rule is we get to use all the plants that we have up until that point for the boss battles, we could only use the coconut cannon. This was the hardest boss fight I have ever done, even ahead of the Plants vs Zombies 1 boss fight. I had to place and sell plants so I could get more coconut cannons to annihilate the boss. It was so close, and luckily RNG was on our side and we got 5 coconut cannons. We had to use the plant food to make sure we didn't lose any of our coconut cannons so we have the best chance on defeating the boss. Comment down below if you think that is cheating. Either way, we had some incredible timing and got the win, annihilating the boss. In the end, we learnt so many valuable lessons. 1. I learnt that flowers are horrible. Now, whenever I see one outside, I stomp on it and make sure it never sees the light of day. Secondly, I need to pay more attention in this game. And lastly, you should definitely consider subscribing. Thank you and good night.